Tencent QQ, popularly known as QQ, is an instant messaging software service developed by Chinese company Tencent Holdings Limited. QQ also offers a variety of services, including online social games, music, shopping, microblogging, and group and voice chat. As of March 20, 2013, there are 798.2 million active QQ accounts, with a peak of 176.4 million simultaneous online QQ users. Current releases, stable, preview, history. Tencent QQ was first released in China in February 1999 under the name of OICQ. After the threat of a trademark infringement lawsuit by the AOL-owned ICQ, the product's name was changed to QQ. The software inherited existing functions from ICQ, with additional features such as software skins, people's images, and motions. QQ was first released as a network paging real-time communications service. Other, mainly free features were later added, such as chat rooms, games, personal avatars, online storage, and internet dating services. The official client runs on Microsoft Windows and a beta public version was launched for Mac OS X version 10.4.9 or newer. Formerly, two web versions, WebQQ and WebQQ Mini, which made use of Ajax, were available. Development, support, and availability of WebQQ Mini, however, have since been discontinued. On July 31, 2008, Tencent released an official client for Linux, but this has not since been kept in step with the Windows version and it is not capable of voice chat. In response to competition with Windows Live Messenger, Tencent released Tencent Messenger, which is for business people. It also provides, in limited form, features that are only available to premium members in normal QQ. A beta version of QQ is currently available for Symbian S63rd edition. Tencent QQ holds the Guinness World Record for the highest number of simultaneous online users on an instant messaging program, with 210,212,085 users online on July 3, 2014. Membership. In 2002, Tencent stopped its free membership registration, requiring all new members to pay a fee, but in 2003, this decision was reversed due to pressure from other instant messaging services such as Windows Live Messenger and Shiny UC. Tencent currently offers a premium membership scheme, which offers features such as QQ Mobile, ringtone downloads, and SMS sending-receiving. In addition, Tencent offers diamond-level memberships. Currently, there are 7 diamond schemes available: Red, for the QQ Show service which features some superficial abilities such as having a colored account name; Yellow, to obtain extra storage and decorations in QZone, a blog service; Blue, to obtain special abilities in the gameplays of QQ games; Purple, for obtaining special abilities in games including Speed, QQNANA and QQTANG; Pink, for having different boosts in the pet raising game called QQPET. Green, for using QQ Music, a service for users to stream music online. VIP, for having extra features in the chat client such as removing advertisements. Black, for gaining benefits related to DNF, a multiplayer PC beat-em-up video game. QCoin. The QCoin is a virtual money used by QQ users to purchase QQ-related items for their avatar and blog. QCoins are obtained either by purchase, 1 coin for 1 RMB, or for using the mobile phone service. Due to the popularity of QQ among young Chinese, QCoins are now accepted by gradually more and more online stores and gaming sites in exchange for real merchandise such as small gifts, and raised the concern of replacing real currency in these transactions. The People's Bank of China, China's central bank, says it is investigating the possibility of cracking down on QCoin, due to people using QCoins in exchange for real-world goods. Tencent claims the QCoin was merely a regular commodity, and thus not a currency. Modifications. Coral QQ, a modification of Tencent QQ, is another add-on. While Tencent charges for some services and displays advertisement, Coral QQ provides free access to some of the services and blocks Tencent's advertisements. In 2006, Tencent filed a copyright lawsuit against Chen Shifu, the author of Coral QQ, whose redistributing modified Tencent QQ was ruled illegal. Chen then published his modification as a separate add-on. On August 16, 2007, Chen was detained again for allegedly making profits off of his ad-blocking add-on. His case is pending at Shenzhen Nanshan District Court. QQ International, Windows. In 2009, QQ began to expand its services internationally with its QQ International client for Windows distributed through a dedicated English-language portal. QQ International offers non-Mandarin speakers the opportunity to use all the features of its Chinese counterpart to get in touch with other QQ users via chat and video calls, and it provides a non-Mandarin interface to access QZone, Tencent social network. The client supports English, French, Spanish, German, Korean, Japanese and Classical Chinese. A wealth of third-party applications is bundled with QQ International, and it is mainly aimed at making cross-cultural communications in and out of China more convenient. One of the main features of QQ International is the optional and automatic machine translation of all chats. Android. An Android version of QQ International was released in September 2013. The client's interface is in English, French, Spanish, German, Korean, Japanese and Classic Chinese. In addition to text messaging, users can send each other images, video, and audio media messages. Moreover, users can share multimedia content with all contacts through the client's QZone interface. The live translation feature is available for all incoming messages and supports up to 18 languages. iOS/iPhone, QQ International for iPhone and iOS devices was released at the end of 2013, fully equivalent to its Android counterpart. Partnerships. In India, Tencent has partnered with Abiba to bring such services as chat, mail and game to the developing Indian internet sphere. In Vietnam, Tencent has struck a deal with Vino Game to bring the QQ casual gaming portal as well as the QQ Messenger as an addition to the already thriving Vietnamese gaming communities. In the United States, Tencent has partnered with AOL to bring QQ games as a contender in the U.S. social gaming market. Launched in 2007, QQ Games comes bundled with the AIM installer, and competes with AOL's own Games.com to provide a gaming experience for the AIM user base. WebQQ. Tencent launched its web-based QQ formally on September 15, 2009, the latest version of which being 3.0. Rather than solely a web-based IM, WebQQ 3.0 functions more like its own operating system, with a desktop in which web applications can be added. Social network website. In 2009, Tencent launched Xiaoyu, its first social network website. In mid-2010, Tencent changed direction and replaced Xiaoyu with Pengyou, trying to establish a more widespread network, to which extent QQ users could be easily redirected, hence giving Pengyou a major advantage over its competitors. OpenWebQQ at http, webqq.com, open source and cross-platform clients. Using reverse engineering, open-source communities have come to understand the QQ protocol better and have attempted to implement client core libraries compatible with more user-friendly clients, free of advertisements. Most of these clients are cross-platform, so they are usable on operating systems which the official client does not support. However, these implementations had only a subset of the functions of the official client and therefore were more limited in features. Furthermore, QQ's parent company, Tencent, has over successive versions modified the QQ protocol to the extent that it can no longer be supported by most, and perhaps any, of the third-party implementations that were successful in the past. As of 2009, none of the developers of third-party clients have publicized any plans to restore QQ support. Pigeon, an open-source cross-platform multi-protocol client, with third-party plugin, Adium, an open-source OS X client, with third-party plugin built on top of libqq Pigeon, Copit, an open-source multi-protocol client designed for KDE, Note, Copit, old versions of Pigeon, and any other client whose QQ support is based on libpurple no longer supports QQ as of May 2011. Miranda IM, an open-source multi-protocol client, designed for Microsoft Windows, with Miranda QQ2 plugin. EVA, there also used to be several public Java transports available. Most of them stopped working due to frequent protocol changes made by Tencent. A service available at OpenQQTK, which uses the third-party plugin for Pigeon, seems to be the only one working left. Merchandise. Tencent has taken advantage of the popularity of the QQ brand, and has set up many QGen stores selling QQ-branded merchandise such as bags, watches, clothing as well as toy penguins. Related characteristics. The accounts of QQ are all combined with numbers. The account numbers provided for the registered users are selected randomly by the system user registration. In 1995, the registered QQ accounts had only 5 digits, while currently the digital numbers used for QQ accounts has reached 12. The first QQ number is held by Ma Huiteng and his account number is 10,001. The membership of a QQ account normally lasts for 1 month. When this membership is overdue and does not renewals, such membership would be resumed. The rule of calculating the age of QQ is that login fully 2 hours within a day would be seen as 1 real day. Thus login QQ for around 700 hours would make the age of QQ grow 1 year older. From the QQ version 2012, users can see clearly the age of QQ through the personal information. In 2004, Tencent launched QQ Hierarchy. At the very beginning, this hierarchy was calculated with the hour unit, and at that time, most users kept logging into QQ to increase their QQ level. This results in the critique of wasting energy, such as wasting electrical energy and so on, by a lot of social medias. Thus Tencent changed the level measurement from hour unit to daily unit due to the involvement of the relevant departments. Controversies and criticisms. Dispute with QQ 360. In 2010, Chinese antivirus company, QQ 360, analyzed the QQ protocol and accused QQ of automatically scanning users' computers and of uploading their personal information to QQ servers without users' consent. In response, Tencent called 360 itself malware and denied users with 360 installed access to some QQ services. The Chinese Ministry of Industry and Information reprimanded both companies for improper competition, and ordered them to come to an accord. Government surveillance. Some observers have criticized QQ's compliance in the Chinese government's internet surveillance and censorship. A 2013 report by Reporters Without Borders specifically mentioned QQ as allowing authorities to monitor online conversations for keywords or phrases and track participants by their user number. Adware controversy. The Chinese version of QQ makes use of embedded advertisements. Older versions of the client had been branded as malicious adware by some antivirus and anti-spyware vendors. Both the Chinese and international versions of QQ had been tested. See also, WeChat, Tencent, comparison of instant messaging clients, list of virtual communities with more than 100 million active users, references. External links. Chinese, official website, Chinese, QQ portal, Chinese, QQ, English, Inside QQ Research Report by +8+8 star, English, Learning Chinese using QQ, English, QQ International, English, Tencent's first offering in the United States, English, Tencent QQ Services Overview, English, list of official QQ client alternatives.